Menstrual cramps are a painful experience for many women. Cramps usually feel like pain in the abdomen, hip area, lower back, and upper legs. The pain usually hurts worst on the day before the period begins and on the first day of the period. Popping painkillers during periods helps suppress the pain but is not a permanent solution. Here are some yoga poses that can help you get rid of menstrual cramps. 1. Bow pose. This pose stimulates the reproductive organs and strengthens your core. It will also give you relief from constipation and discomfort during your period. Lie face down on your yoga mat, and stretch your arms out along your sides with your palms facing up. Now, slowly bend your knees, stretch your hands backwards, towards your feet, and hold your ankles. Exhale, then breathe in slowly as you arch your back and lift your shoulders, chest, and thighs off of the floor. Gaze straight ahead as you hold the pose. Be in this position for at least 15 to 20 seconds. As you perform this yoga asana, your entire body is stretched, right from the ankles to thighs to abdomen, thereby relaxing you and enhancing proper flow of blood. It also stimulates the organs in the abdomen along with strengthening the back muscles and thus eases the pressure on your muscles and improves the flow of blood to and fro from the uterus. 2. Camel Pose. This asana stretches the entire body and relieves backache and menstrual pain. The pull in your stomach signals your uterine muscles, which brings an end to the contractions, thus easing the menstrual cramps. This pose will relieve menstrual discomfort, back pain and anxiety. A little strength and flexibility is required to perform the camel pose. For the camel pose, you should start with sitting on your knees with your back completely straight. Stretch your body backward and hold your heels. Push your hips forward and drop head back. Hold the position for about 25 seconds and then come back to the original position. The camel pose also stretches the spine, which relieves mild lower back pain. 3. Wide angle seated forward bend pose. This forward bend helps to stimulate your abdominal organs, leading to less painful cramps, both in the short and long term. To begin this asana, sit erect, and open up your legs such that they are at a 90-degree angle with your pelvis. Draw the thigh muscles up. Look up, lift your chest and extend your spine. Exhale and extend forwards from the pelvis. Keep the length in your spine as you walk your hands forward between your legs. Reach through the crown of your head towards your feet. Stay for 30 seconds to 1 minute, or longer if comfortable. Inhale, release the hands and slowly come up. Bring the legs together. This pose stretches your leg muscles, strengthens your back and also improves your posture. It requires you to maintain a neutral spine and not curve it too much, especially in the lower portion. In fact, this stretch is recommended even when you are feeling stressed, as this pose helps your body relax completely. 4. Fish pose. This pose stimulates abdomen muscles and stretches your back. Come up to your elbows with your forearms flat on the mat and your upper arms perpendicular to the floor. Press your palms into the mat. You can tuck your hands under your butt if that feels like a more stable position for them. Keep your forearms firmly on the floor and lift your upper body with your head on the floor. Hold the position and take a few deep breaths. This pose compresses your reproductive organs, lower belly and abdomen. When the twist is released, fresh oxygenated blood flows in to oxygenate and nourish your tissues, relieving menstrual cramps and pain. 5. Child pose. This pose is the go-to resting pose in yoga. This pose is an extremely relaxing pose which can help to relieve the menstrual pains. Child's pose does this by flexing your reproductive organs, as well as releasing tension in your back, shoulders, and neck. For this pose, you need to sit on your knees in a way that your body is resting on the top of your thighs and arms are stretched outwards in front of you. The child pose helps in the alignment on your back. It helps in relieving the pain in the back region. Along with that, it helps in relaxing the mind too. Stay in it as long as you want. The calming effects it has on your mind are just as beneficial as the relaxation your body will feel. Remember to breathe deeply while performing this pose. 6. Spinal Twist pose. The spinal twist are believed to stimulate, detox and soothe the body. Your lower back and lower belly will both benefit from this twist position. For this pose, start by laying down on your back with your arms stretched outwards beside your body. Bend your left knee, and then lower it to the right side. Then bend your body slightly towards the bent leg while keeping your arm stretched out in the same position as it was. Look towards your left side and stay here for 5 or more breaths. Extend your left leg back to the ground, and repeat the pose with other leg. This pose should relax your back, hips, and shoulders. Repeat 5 to 10 times on each side. Holding a spinal twist for a few minutes while tuning into the breath will help ease the nerves during menstruation, as well as any accompanying abdominal pain. 7. Cobra Pose. This pose is an excellent yoga asana for your reproductive organs. It also improves digestion, opens up your chest and improves blood circulation. Lie on your stomach with your legs straight and feet together, and place your hands under your shoulders. Using your hands to push you, lift your head and shoulders. Breathe deeply. Hold this pose for 30 to 60 seconds, as long as you feel comfortable. Then return to your original lying position. Breathing should be deep. Try to completely fill the belly when you breathe. Low Cobra puts pressure on the lower abdomen and female reproductive organs. While it's beneficial for menstruation, it also stimulates digestion by applying pressure to the digestive organs. Imbalanced menstruation is often accompanied by an impaired digestive fire, making this pose excellent for both. 8. One leg forward bend pose. This pose will massage your abdomen and give you relief from the menstrual cramps and pain. Start by sitting down on the floor. Extend your right leg and place the sole of your left foot on your right inner thigh. Stretch your upper body and bend over your right leg. Hold your right foot and breathe deeply. Release your hand and come back to the original position. Repeat this on the other side. This pose stretches the hamstrings in a simple forward bend. It's an easy stretch that allows you to focus on one leg at a time and gently extend and lengthen your hips and groin. 9. Wind relieving pose. This pose is also helpful when it comes to menstrual cramps. This feel-good posture relaxes the lower back and abdominal muscles, relieving tension and reducing pain. To practice this pose, you can lie on your back, with your legs and arms extended. As you exhale, draw both of your knees to your chest. Clasp your hands around them. Hold for up to 1 minute. Keep your breath smooth and even. With an exhalation, release and extend both legs along the floor and rest. This pose also increases blood circulation to the abdomen, aids the internal organs, softens the mind, and reduces anxiety. 10. Resting corpse pose. More commonly known as the Shavasana, the resting corpse pose is the most relaxing pose. It is usually performed at the end of all yoga exercises. Even though the resting corpse pose is the simplest form of yoga, it has a lot of benefits. This pose requires you to lie down comfortable on your back without causing any twists and turns to your body. It can be especially useful in the practice of mindfulness to overcome menstrual pain. This one is less about stretching your body and more about relaxing or focusing your mind. It evens your breathing and helps your mind get distracted from the menstrual pain, thus relieving you of the menstrual cramps.